What is up, God Watcher? Welcome to the Here we are. A few last things waited. Gotta do /trigger recording. Okay, we're recording. That is gone. Our chat. Alright. Live. We're at the base. Had to get a few things situated. Start the day out. Rocket box empty. Bought a new one. Pop those in there. Like to keep a bunch. This sort of generic resource chest. Back on me, of course. This was the collection. In fact, not have the collection here, huh? Kind of just a chunk chest. And one last thing at the base. Let's put this fight. But you know, every day upkeep aside, we have some plans for today's stream. We're going to the parkour game, and we've got to cover up the factory. A few spots I want to put some copper aesthetic stuff. Pipes. I was gonna do gears before. Stream Watcher, you know. My plan was gears. I tried a little bit of gears off stream to get an idea. Don't think they cover it in the way we want. I've got a bunch of wood. I just filled up my wood box. That's nice for a bunch of empty shulker. We'll take those with us. Head over there. Yeah, and you see the stream title said terraforming. I think I have settled on covering the second causeway level with a cliff/dirt mound hybrid sort of thing. I think it's gonna be like dirt mound that rises, and then anywhere we need like vertical stone cliff face. I don't think I'm going super crazy, mixing in different blocks and stuff. Probably just stone and dirt. Raining. A good sign for stream. We'll load in here. Okay, this is the problem area. Going to cam. Quick view. So I said we're not doing gears here any longer. I think pipes. If we just do, like, there's some problem areas here. Right here you can't cover easily, and right here, gonna chop off the redstone, so we just do some copper pipes, like coming up over this. I think all of this and over. Yeah, I'm thinking like pipe out of here, comes over this way, comes down. Really, the more bends and twists I think there, the better. More whimsical, definitely. Make the rain go away, that's exciting. So yeah, anyway, these are... My shulker monster is in the midst of getting sorted. We started that, and then it wanted to make me die. Made me want to die, I should say. So I stopped. I should have a box just filled to the brim with cobble. There we go. Area. That's where we're gonna jump in. Oh yeah, and so for the cliff, you can see I started a wall here. I think I'm gonna make that stone come over a little bit. There's a problem area here, there. It needs to come above this. Figure that out when we come to it. Okay. I guess I should address this real quick. If you've never watched a stream or you're not from the OK SMP that I'm playing on, this is my redstone parkour game. It's just a few levels of redstone parkour, and it's basically feature complete. There's a secret level that I need to work on still. I kind of want to edit the bonus level in here, make it a little bit more streamlined, so it's a little bit more of a game rather than a maze, at least at the start. And you know, fits a castle. But yeah, we're just doing some getting out of my comfort zone. These builds here. We did the smokestacks last stream. I should say I did this smokestack. Most of it. I filled it in a little bit, did this one, and I'm really happy with those. You know, the idea is you play the game, come around, and you get this cool view of like later levels, the castle, the factory. You know, that said, the covering this level over here is like a pretty recent idea. I haven't really been in game planned it out, but you know, maybe some sort of feature for the skyline. Definitely not taller than the tower here, but maybe some like Stonehenge, or maybe more natural, even like stone moss spires, kind of meld into this with moss up top. Thought I wasn't gonna get too complicated. Who knows what'll end up happening. Yeah, let's jump into these pipes. That's already not gonna fly. So I think we want to do like the base of this pipe thicker. Of course, remember to always wax your copper before building with it. Made that mistake too many times building the factory down here. Getting into it. This one, still haven't that out. Okay, what are you thinking? That's massive. That's massive? Too big? One of these stairs here, maybe? For the game, how about that? And yeah, this might frustrate some people. Hopefully not frustrate, but I could definitely see some better builders being like, do this in creative coming up. I definitely do stuff in survival, do it once. I think it's the fun way to do. Definitely get better results in creative. Well, you're better at building it. You gotta be willing to check all the different blocks and stuff. Survival, building, kind of get a pass because you don't have access to all the blocks. Make this a little taller. a girthy pipe if I've ever seen one. Not expecting it to. This. I think. I mean, what? It's just one block wide. Go any thinner, right? I guess we could try putting these corners in. That's the place. For sure. So we've got the new copper bars. They're a little more opaque. That'll definitely round it out. For walls, acacia fences. I definitely have a plan to use acacia shelves to get like fittings, I guess would be what I'm gonna do there. Is it almost too thin? Especially if we're trying to cover this. I mean, covering this. Let's jump around a little. We want it to all be cohesive. The plan for this. That. Even that cuts that. That's 3, 3, 3. And that. I would really want it to get thinner, like right immediately. Right now. Even that's not even there. Here. We'd get thinner to 2. And 2's not even. Yeah, we just basically can't even get thinner. So we might go for more like a boiler design here. This down. I think I want to widen it. Probably with stairs. Curious about the music too. Never take the time to check the music levels. So if music is too quiet, too loud, I can adjust that. That is thick. Wide base. Yeah, that's too wide. I think I want to do either shelves or just trapdoors there. Maybe a mix. Fill these in because the trapdoors will go. Ready. Oh. I do need to make the shelves. Go ahead and do that. Officially set on it. Bench on every coast. They need to add stripping to the crafting table. Put your axe in there with logs. Craft and just strip them all at once. Actually strip it. I feel like stripping's tedious. I'm not a fan, or I'm not against manual labor in this game. I think it's one of the best ways to get blocks, actually. But this is just meaningless. Busy work. I like that. Vacations like rust. I think a better builder would probably have factored in this in a lot of spots to add wear. If I ever revisit this vibe. Really cool. I like that. There is red sandstone wall. Would be a huge, well, you know what? Not a huge pain. Alright, let's go grab some as well. Not a building down. Okay, if you don't visit Larky's shop, please 5. I think it's second. Red stone. Honey, back. Steel for red sand. Oh, no, the walls do not have. Pick up some of the sand. Not using it on this build, I'd say. Good. Yeah, all these different colors to make it pop. I definitely don't want to overuse that, but like right at the bottom, shelf texture, all that. Get a nice round shape. I think it's very worth it. Question is, and this would require their shelves all the way up. I don't like the idea of. I think that would copper vibe. We have this, which you know, we could change what the redstone is on, or not care. Not caring. Except these are gonna flip all this firing. a lot of those. That's almost not an option. Let's fall in love with it real quick before we say it's not. That's something that we're gonna do. I don't like all trapdoors, but I think that's. I mean, that's a good look for maybe like a garden sort of vibe. But I think we're losing fact. Like the trap. We're using those. Need those rivets. Solid metal. Yeah, I think we just go up. I'm just not overthinking it. Cover it. Later, like, how do we make it not look like the copper? There. Going through copper. Wood. We could add some stairs here and there to break this up. Sure. Let's. So I almost want to go up higher than the roof. Coffee in us, brain whirling. I like the copper gun. I don't know if I do. I mean the copper bars. Might not like them up here. They're good for shape, but they don't give height. They have like different thing. Maybe it would come around too if once we get like curves. I would probably type more. Yeah, I think with the walls up close, they're a lot worse, but from a distance, I like those. They're hard to turn horizontal. I end up doing that. Got a message to server power. Needing some stone. Wait, it's asking for stone. There's actually just a ton of stone here. There's a ton of stone. Okay. There's a decent amount. Like, okay. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this type design. We're gonna need more. Great. A medieval dry dock means absolutely nothing. Oh. Do I want this to raise up before becoming a pipe? Definitely. That is... bottom area. There's Burger on the server asked how much do I want for the 5 shulkers. I'll just do 3 diamonds a piece. And I was gonna say we can just solve it later. I think 3 diamonds a piece is more than fair. I'm not gonna miss it. So great profit. And am low on diamonds. Diamonds coming in. I will take. I made a mistake and said, yeah, Alonzo, you can take anything you want from my base the other day, and add stacks of diamond blocks in my base. Taken. But I think at the end of the day, I would never miss them. So. Yeah, I think once we get the roof in here, that will look great. More sandstone. I knew I should have more. Okay, I think we just curve it. Well, let's see. This is my view. You basically can't see this from anywhere else in the game, other than like right here. And of course, people will like fly in. That's a big thing. It seems so tall when you look at it here. I'm gonna go up a little. Burger paid, double, classic. It's all coming back for rockets. Works out for everyone. So just build it out. I guess we can use, yeah, let's load up on sandstone. It's the vibe of the whole thing now at this point. Use so many walls. We do slabs, I think we do sandstone slabs. What did I say earlier? 5 visits to Larky per stream. 2. There. I should definitely. Shout out to my inventory management homies. Really do better, I promise. What a good view. The view's so good. It just once this is covered, I'll feel so good. I should say I have no plans of covering this monstrosity. I really regret going up. I was like going up, like this is a water level, of course, and being able to go vertical so easily is like what's cool about a water level, or like a cool aspect of it. But at the same time, a lot of the obstacles require going straight through, because you know you can't do horizontal bubble columns. Sucker blow the player. So it ended up being mostly straightforward anyway. But I should have essentially made the player start up here and swim down to the start. So all of this, every bit of this, could have just been here. And what a boon that would have been for the skyline. But you know, you live and you learn. Live and you learn. You know, this is just gonna be a nasty mess. You know, there's some charm to it. Okay, got the up, get some slabs. The walls have this sandstone texture, so slabs we would have access to if we wanted them there. I guess we need a slab there. What? No. Lytra actually didn't. I'm have to throw these shulker boxes. the despawn. There, those will be putting stuff in it. Up this ghastly storage area. What do we think of this? Can't beat the walls going an equal amount of area, you know, forming a much cleaner circle. Like, we could use stairs. Yeah, stairs would probably be better than these slabs. I mean, wait. Let's cutter. Never used to use a stone cutter. Might as well. You know, it quadruples copper if you're using the wax cut copper. I always keep one on me. But yeah, how do we feel about the height of this? I can't tell yet. As you've seen so far in the stream, we're gonna build, rebuild big times before we get it perfect. Press forward. Yeah, that's not too bad. One. I think we want, yeah, we want that harsh. We want this. I think we want mostly square, but then just like oh, the wall got me. Classic. What do we do there? Sandstone block? Fuck. Block here? Or do we do copper? Do like cut copper here? This here. I think this is the same one. That's gonna give us our curve. This in. Yeah, I like the cut copper. We might not even use. Might be like a connector. Kind of. Yeah. This. That'll connect. I think we use more cut copper. That like signifies like the outer side of the pipe of the connector. Ooh. I'm not super happy about stairs. There's nothing else to do. I could try slabs again. I'm in this right. God. Yeah, slabs are the way to go. You're actually not gonna see this, which I think is where it looks the most awkward. Like directly above, a little awkward. But I think every other way it looks better than the stairs. So let's come back down to this. I think. Do I want to get a little bit of this roof in? That way I can see how that interacts. This pipe. Got mud. Here, perfectly organized. Not a mess at all. Call it a mess. Wrong. Got andesite. Got stone. Got andesite something here. Stone stairs. Stone stairs look good. Done. There's a bunch of andesite. Let's just make it. This. There. Oh. Hi. So comes up. What am I hearing? Is that glasses clinking in the jazz? So I think I'd want to narrow this sooner. But and not narrow. I can narrow it here. And I'm dumb. These all turned. We're gonna cop. Oh no. Oh. Forget that. That. Full block. Yeah, that's not too bad. Without decoration. This. We're just going up to that, I assume? It might look better to curve it in. Oh shit! Grimjaw was slain by Piglin. I go on a rescue. Please fudge. I think I know exactly where he was. Is this the portal I should use? No. Is there a better portal? Somewhere. Like, I think this portal's out of. Is that a portal? No, it's in. It's in. Mighty hole. Feeds me. Breeds me. Oh my god. That is terrifying. Yes. But we don't get stuck up on. Now the most challenging part of Minecraft, where I put all of stuff that is not mine. Full flint. My diamond. Okay. Oh, rocket. Head mode. There's ender chest. Definitely pops. Arrows. Pork chops. Okay. Where'd we come from? This one? No. There? Leave. Round hole. My carrots. Gave my carrots away. Costed a bit. I think, yeah, I want to chink it. Wait, or even once sooner. So like this. Oh. I should be saving copper. Where's my am? We have the prototype right there to just copy one for one. Up and ring of Not sure I'm a huge fan of the ring of stairs. It looks good from this angle. I think I want with this one. Is that better? Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, we might add some more. Or do I have the stairs on? Wanna here? Kind of brings in that color. Makes it feel like part of the same piece. I don't know. I think I like that color there, but no. Put it on. Just right. It. I think can be mostly curves at this point. That horizontal piece is ugly anyway, so less of it the better, right? My brain's breaking a little bit here. That's oh, because I haven't done an upside down. Oh, what am I doing? It is not down. Let's just finish this piece. So this is going down now. Actually, near this. Okay. My thing as I my hands together to think, not giving pipe direction any longer. I have lost pipe. I don't like that I have done. Yeah, I think this one needs to be taller. Maybe we even go like way up. Go crazy with it. Big redesign. Is that a wall? I had a thing where the block select. They're annoying. I don't know what to do about this one though. Where am I parkour? You know, nothing says I have to connect them. There are no rules. I could even do like just a trapdoor sort of type here. Like, for some reason it gets thinner. Just because it looks better. And that would be easy, cheap. Yeah. Supposed to exist. Find it. Temporary block. Yeah, I think this will look pretty good. Whimsical. Vary stuff up. And this might look better with acacia. Hating that. We could do shelves too to be like the curve here if we want. Uh-oh. Have to have a chair here. That's gonna ruin the whole thing actually, isn't it? Oh, it's That looks weird. Sort of take them away. Good. Put stairs here. Oh, I don't love these walls. Are we could go copper to taper them. We could just put trapdoors on top. Easiest option. Love it. Yeah, I don't want to. I need a rocket there. Four. One thing no one talks about: survival building. It's low-key a parkour game all its own. So there's no way to turn this block that I'm looking directly at right now into there. I could go shell or just trapdoor. I liked it before these trapdoors. I like the trapdoors. And it would really just be this one that I'm looking. Maybe it just needs to be cut. I think that's actually. Ooh. I think cut will actually. Yeah, it just kind of breaks up the pattern, makes it look like the stair. Nice. Call this good. Yeah, it looks like a thing. Maybe I put water in that or something? Or, ooh, maybe the purple glass. So it kind of looks like there's a purple gas or liquid going through it. That said, I'm gonna be right back. Jam out to the jazzy vibe. Burn. Purple would look pretty cool. This inside this pipe. But I want acacia instead of the copper. So much copper. But acacia. Let's put the glass in, and that'll be easy. Acacia on if we have mines. Go. Subtle. Not super giving pipe. Giving walkway or something. Especially from this angle, which is like not really. You don't really see it. I'm just low-key spending too much time on this, so let's call it good. It'll be one of those things where like 30th time I fly over this, I'll be like, okay. So then, good. Okay, the next. This one. Kind of bump up and this is where we would want the stairs. The corners. These cut cost so much. Was that not whack? Whack stuff so far. Find out eventually. This would be falls in. This one I don't want to go up as let's finish off. I wanna. Or like stone. Write it in stone, like it. This break almost feels like plaster. Then I want to see other shapes, maybe. Herb feel. What do I use for andesite? Yeah, probably just this. Low. Oh, I could. Even though I don't have. You know what? No, I don't fan. For the rainy night. The jazz is over it. Perfect. Let's put these in first. Or I guess we can put this in. We'll kind of start our pattern. One. Works. Just more down the line. Overthink it at all. This is where I don't really know what I'm gonna do over here. Kinda just need one big copper box. I like this one's round, but it's gotta be way over the top big. How much the double redstone line? We're gonna need more copper for sure. Oh. Not too bad. Let's just and if we fall out. This is gonna be its own thing here. It might differentiate that. We want to do that's it. I think we're out of copper. We're gonna need more regardless. Base. Covering it at all. Start all together. Oh, inventory's a mess. Coverage. Oh no, where did I get that redstone from? Oh. Up. While we're here. That wasn't all wax. So that'll be the $3 shop. Actually, we should go to spawn. Probably. A warning from Red. Nothing. Poker box. Poker box. 6. Want a set? Bunch of... Oh yeah, where is this redstone? That right here? Was... I caught that. Okay. Oh. Want this one. copper block. That's as far as follow. This. This went all the way to here, so. Did I really? Oh my god, I'm going fast. Need to work in more of this cut stuff to look better, and it's cheap. To the oh. No, I wish those. Do what it's doing. It's weird that it's. Need the glue. Jumping around. You gotta jump. Once you start adhering rigidly to, like, I'm doing this right now, the spark. Wanna... We lucked out with this pattern just sort of working. One of them. None of them. Cats. Okay. About the stone. I do want that. Oh, no. Apparently, water was hurting. Scalpel. That. Ooh. Now it is time for a point. One, I think. Curve it now. Curve it over. Forward. Right. that problem where it's just there's no pipe, it's only connectors. We move on to this area. Those will learn stuff. I think we can not move on to the whole next area, but so this one I'm probably just gonna copy one. That's like these, just I put the cut blocks wherever the 4 was, and then I went 3 up with arbitrary. I cut copper. I think. The one thing, bookkeeper's going in there. These I just, if I want to do that, I want to use the kind of tie together. Yeah, let's do that. Where do I have? I don't know. What? Do. But fuck. There's those. Another. That actually would be time. Another row, fine with that. Maybe I'm for the big time. Maybe that's enough, what I did there. 2 trap. It's a lot of trap doors. Where's our copper? But I don't think I waxed all of my copper, did I? Did I wax all of it? I did not. Ingots. Gets away. As I want to go. Ooh. You know, this one looks kind of. These two look kind of small anyway. Oh, no. Oh, actually, that'll solve my issue. I didn't really say it, but I can't put a trapdoor on both of these. I'm gonna raise this probably 2 minimum I need to. Tumble o'clock. And again, got a little lazy here, I think. Outdoor solution. Any pipes, but no, it got done. Plenty more to do. Still planning on terraforming. That's such a big project. But it is just blazing dirt. A lot of it. So that might be good. Really turn my brain off. I don't know if I have anything good to talk about though. Plans for future games. I don't know if it really is giving height, but it's a full, like, Victorian kind of architecture feel. Here for it. What do we call it? Call it good. I add some acacia. Sure. I mean, I could definitely decorate. Oh, I should do the ground. I do like this one bit. I don't know. No one's. I don't like bars. Yeah, no one's gonna look at it. I'll get to that off stream. Really want to do it. Put it up. Move on. There's one more bit of copper. Redstone to cover. I leave it. That. All three craft. So. I think this is the last spot. There. Oh, this. Yeah, probably just bring something down. I was planning on editing this whole thing so that you can just drop down here onto powder snow covered in carpets. And then with that, also having an exit on the floor here. Like you can leave from down here, do the easiest thing, and then you can arrive from up here. I think we covered that up. So yeah, we definitely need to arrive from here, fall down, make that safe. I don't know, the Emperor did this whole build here, which is super cool. But I always like, whenever I tried the wind charges, hit this stuff. I might clear some of that out. Enough playing though. Inventory a little bit. This thing actually can be Ikey a lot more important to move in the game correctly. So you can kind of barely see it from here. No. I think something cool here would be nice. You could do like gears. You could do the gears here. Yeah. They can just be like facade gears. Throw some dirt. Layers here. there. So, same problem I had with the roof, the back here. It's not like a full gear, it's gonna have to be like in something. I could just have them be higher up. I'd cover it. Maybe we... Well, let's use cut copper. Sure. Let's cover this as best we can, and then we can put gears on top of that. Maybe what I should have done. Given the plan for even what I just did. You live and you learn. A lot of that stuff. I just did the whole shape of it. Very limited by what I was covering up. But if I just cover it, put a box around it, and then build around that, and go. Down the box. Problem with this, what I currently just did, is the gear is not going to stand out against it. Maybe it should be brick. I just did. Okay. That works. Ooh. Yeah, we actually should. That's maybe we make sure that this is a proper part of the game. Well, let's look at my gears that I did. Yeah, so there's like a cut copper center. Kinda wish I'd saved the gears that I was working on. Can't put that there. I could do stairs. I want to get really nerdy about covering. But I a little mess of it. Doesn't look too bad. The gears will just... I'll fix it. So... My copper. Did I grab? Yeah, that is my copper block. Back. So these have like a slab, or no? They just use block. Might be too big. Might brush up against a tree. Dignified. Battle with enemy. Good. Put bars or something if you want the little, or even just have this. I just here again. Looks fine. Yeah, yeah. This I mean, that's a gear. I think I need to. Inner. Better. I could put a slab, but I think it's good. That's really low. The other one higher up. We'll get something out of that. Oh. Jumps. Time. Finding the center is pretty important. But I want it to be bigger too. Do we start with the teeth? one probably to get to work. I think I should just make a dirt wheel. Know about the size that I'm looking for. Enter. How far is that? 2, so honestly, we should run. Copper 3. That'll do it. Give 2. Dirt's kind of out. I think that's enough. Dirt. So do I like this? Oh wait. Very square. I don't know how we avoid that. We're playing the game Minecraft. Crafting benches. I kind of just walked in there for a bit. Thinking where we're... What? Oh, that's kind of done there. Kind of muddy. Edge there. So fuck. That. Steel drive shaft. Fuck. Through because it kind of looks like something. Ooh. Maybe be a little bit more textured, more colors. Kind of distinguish what they are more. Oh, how's the lighting? You know what hasn't been working is my mini hut lighting. Don't know why. You know what? That would be fine. Might help. And hey, go away. Go away, Elmer. We just about that bit. Fine. Here has technically failed. It's one job of covering up the redstone, but okay. So eighth. We do. This redstone line is coming up. So actually, we could put a transformer. Actually, who's this? Yeah, that doesn't cut it. Going up, so it should work. I need the tiger. Got it. There's definitely just, I don't know, it's kind of cool to have the redstone peeking out. This one doesn't need it. This one not airy enough. Take out all. The length one goes to by placing one block. Oh yeah, that's actually could maybe have trapdoors. Axum. Little bit rounder. Very nitpick. A little bit more solid. Gears. Factory done. Factory done. Little greed leaves. Do maybe wish I'd taken this up a little bit more. But you know, it's just for into the sky view. And maybe now this area looks empty or something. It does. But I just need to run the game, so we're not working. Are working on is this. It's I leave the shulker box. I think I'm gonna leave that chest for no reason. Clean it up, whatever. Okay. All the copper stuff that's in there, and orange stuff. Honeycomb in there. This probably has some. That's for the demons. Pop things down. So we need dirt. Dirt, andesite, stone shulker. Find a star. No. Could give away a dirt. Get around. Not here than the base. Plenty of stone. Plan would be dirt layer on top of this. I think this whole wall. No. This is pretty new territory. Custom cliff. Might be. How hard to do? We're just gonna punch. Fight. One stack. Like dirt overhead, slabs. I guess what would happen in generation is another layer of dirt here. I think we do want to lower it one here. Maybe that's what I should do. Make a line of the dirt kind of has to be at this level. Now it'll kind of give us there. Right, actually. S. So if you failed in the comments. Definitely don't let me know. that. Here. There. Right to the tower. I don't know how it would work over here. Just cover this, I guess. Okay, I messed up. Change cliff. A gradual line up to it. And I need to do just like a big stone here covering the conduit. Regret conduit in a more convenient spot. But you know, it's built around inconveniences and it becomes. I don't know, I had this overhang vision. I feel like I need a slope to do that. My dirt. Yeah, I've got to get something to eat. You might call the stream here. Something fun first. I did want to change the mini game too. So much to do. So much to see. How can I go? My idea was this. we're in this kind of like tower shape. Make this a little bit more interior, like bring in some dark oak probably, like a staircase. I do like that there's some parkour here, but probably make it more like broken staircase rather than just ordered blocks. Capacity. I think we call it. Hopefully my sleep schedule. I didn't get a ton of sleep last night, but I woke up early, so it was nice. Let's start a stream before everyone hops online. Yeah, hopefully I get a. Oh wait, I don't know. I kind of like these not having the stair on them. This one does have the stair, and it kind of. I'll leave it as is. No, I might change that. Just stair here. I think it's fine as it is. Yeah, we'll call it. VOD watchers, thanks. Still here, that's crazy. The whole thing. Thank you so much. I hope you learned something, or, you know, whatever, got some entertainment out of seeing me learn stuff. But, until next stream, see ya.